Alopecia areata is a condition where your immune system attacks your hair follicles. The typical presentation is when someone loses patches of hair on different parts of their scalp. Occasionally, and very unfortunately, people can go completely bald and lose all of the hair on their head and body. It's incredibly traumatizing to have your appearance change without your consent. And it has a huge mental health effect on my patients. And we've been working on some studies to clarify the degree of impact it has on mental health, but it's profound. A lot of patients with alopecia areata develop some degree of PTSD, and they have a lot of anxiety around the disease. So we often refer to psychologists and psychiatrists that do a lot of work with patients who suffer from medical PTSD. So frequently the same mental health professionals that deal with patients who have other autoimmune diseases or cancers or something that leads to a lot of medical anxiety. Always, if my patients feel hopeless or they have really negative thoughts, I ask them to tell me about it so that we can get them the right help, because it's a tough thing to go through. The speed at which someone regrows their hair has to do with the severity of the alopecia areata and how long they've had it. So it varies widely. It can happen quickly or it can happen slowly. It takes usually time for hair to grow normally. So when we're waiting for hair to regrow after the hair has been attacked in an autoimmune process, it does take a while, but we coach them through it. And over time, the hair regrows. And once people start seeing the start of regrowth and get excited, then they know what's going to happen. And then they feel a bit reassured. If someone has total hair loss, we can refer them to different places to make prosthetic hair pieces. There are clip-ins that you can buy online. There's halos. There's just different ways to camouflage the hair loss so that you can return someone to normal life as quickly as possible. Once someone goes through this once and they've regrown their hair and they've been on the other side, then they know the treatment's there and things get better. But until you've been through it once, you don't know where you're headed and you don't know that it's all going to turn out okay.